Hello and welcome to Super Smash Bros. League, Season 5, Week 6. I'm Snuffy Sam, and I'm joined today by...
Hi, I'm Jack.
And wow, at Week 6, and we already have no undefeated teams and no winless teams.
Yeah, I will say I feel like it's going to be interesting because I feel like this is the point in the season, though, also where we could start to see some teams really start to pull ahead or really start to fall behind.
Mm-hmm.
That's not guaranteed to happen. We've seen seasons where especially in that middle section, where those teams are just really, really tightly packed all through the season. But this feels like a potential turning point week to me, to that end.
Yes, and yes, towards the top of the league, we've got Team Villains and Team Mystic, both with 4-1 and 23 KOs. And towards the bottom, we have Pintsize 1-4 with 17 KOs, and Classic Mode Champions 1-4 with 15 KOs. So, Pintsize and Classic Mode Champions definitely need to put in a bit more work to get out of that red zone if they want to make it into playoffs.
Yeah, although I do think it's worth, pointing out that, like, Pintsize in particular, I mean, they're right there. They may be one win behind Super Bash Sisters, but they're actually tied for KOs, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm. That's true. So,
Classic Mode Champ. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be we're not super far into the season just yet, but for Classic Mode Champions, it's already a little bit tougher. But again, like, there's still only one win behind Third Wheels, Beast Battalion, and Bash Sisters.
Yeah. But I guess...
And Arsenal.
Yes. I guess let's just get into the first match.
Yeah.
So match 1 is Team Villain versus Beast Battalion. Team Villain, top of the league currently, 4-1 with 23 KOs. Beast Battalion has struggled a bit this season, 2-3 with 19 KOs.
Yeah, I mean, Beast Battalion, though, they're historically such a strong team. Mm-hmm. I feel like you just can't underestimate them ever. And also, Beast Battalion, former home of Incineroar. Who is now obviously on Villains.
Yes, Incineroar and Bowser are going to be facing each other, the characters who are loaned for each other, so that'll be interesting to see. Let's see. Team Villain has benched King DDD, who is currently actually one of their higher members, 1.2 KOs, 130 average damage. I guess it's in the bottom half, but that's just because they have a lot of really good characters.
Yeah.
Certainly wouldn't call him their worst.
No.
And Beast Battalion has benched Greninja, who is definitely the worst, 76 average damage, 0.7 KOs.
Oh yeah, that's not great. Definitely understandable that you'd want to bench him against one of the two top teams in the league.
Yeah. But what are you thinking? Who do you think could take this one?
I mean, I feel like I do just have to take Villains as my favorite one. I mean, there's a reason they're at the top of the league right now, and Beast Battalion, while they are strong, they are struggling, and this could be the week they turn it around, but this feels like a tough week to turn it around.
Right. But I guess let's just get into it. Team Villain versus Beast Battalion.
Yeah.
So we're starting off with Incineroar versus Ridley. What are they running?
Let me see. Incineroar is on Tank Style with Ho-Oh and Rock Mario. And where am I looking? Ridley has Demon Style Sothis.
Yeah, interesting to put Ridley up first, where I'm pretty sure Incineroar has been the starter for every week he's been in. I think.
Yeah. I mean, these two
maybe
characters
Enderman has been the
definitely-
starter a few times.
These two
Oh,
characters do sort of-
Sothis Curse.
Yeah,
That-
I mean, Incineroar is just so dangerous on this castle. He just seems to kill so early and so consistently.
Mm-hmm. And with how close the blast zones are, and Ridley with that demon style was going to be taking more damage. He only dealt 30 damage to Incineroar.
Yeah. And, Lucario is doing what he can, but honestly, it feels like if I'm Beast Battalion, I just kind of hope that my characters don't die until the stage change happens.
Yeah, that could. Okay, Lucario makes it back.
Yeah.
He gets.
Oh, he does.
Oh, Incineroar misses the timing. That saves Lucario there.
Yeah, I will say I think for Incineroar, having that Ho-Oh may have saved him there. Ooh, Lucario's got his final smash out. This could.
That does kill.
Does.
That is very good for Beast Battalion. They need to get those kills in order to catch up. And they definitely don't want Incineroar taking out 3 characters.
No. And here comes Final Smash number 2. Lucario's Final Smash should do some decent...
Yeah, unfortunately, Zombie wasn't directly under him, so it took him a while to aim.
Yeah.
Yes. What is Enderman running?
Yeah. Oh, and Lucario is obviously on Geese Howard with Big Beast, alongside Big Beast Allen. Enderman has Forgetful Style, Meloetta, and Gooligan.
Okay. Oh, and Stage Morph.
Yeah. Let's see if Lucario can take advantage of this new stage. Hopefully do some work against Enderman. Ooh.
Oh,
never mind.
That's not gonna happen, I guess. And Beast Battalion is a full character behind.
Yeah. I mean, Puff can do some impressive things. She's already gotten a lot of damage onto Enderman.
Yeah, I mean, she's very good burst damage. She just needs to, get a few rollouts, maybe get a rest to try and get an early kill. Yeah, you can get grabbed out of your armor, though, Jigglypuff, so don't just pretend like you're invincible. You have to actually do stuff to him.
Yeah, Jigglypuff does still, in fact, have to play the game.
Yes. And, let's look at the stats here. So, Jigglypuff actually has had a pretty rough season. 76 average damage, although average 1 KO per match.
If this Final Smash connects, I'm almost certain it will kill her.
Yeah, she is not a heavy character. Zombie and Enderman, 139 average damage, 0.7 KOs, though. Oh, very good hit from that rollout.
Yeah.
And she has evened up the stocks.
She has not been throwing this. Yeah, she's not been throwing many of those out, actually, so far. But I mean, she got the one that mattered.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what she can do against Meta Knight. There's another one. I mean, this is a big moment for Beast Battalion to hopefully at least...
Very good rest. Takes Meta Knight up to over 50, although he's going to punish her for it, and she uses the rollout to get back to stage. Yeah, cover her approach.
I will say, with a stronger move, he probably could have killed her at that percentage. I mean, she was already at 80, I think, on Puff. That is a... okay. Oh. The ceiling hadn't quite spawned in yet. She might have been able to survive that if so. But still rough though, for Beast Battalion. Still a character behind though. Jigglypuff definitely helped close that gap. Yeah, I mean, definitely. What felt pretty rough for Beast Battalion after Ridley, it feels very much like a I mean, Villains still has the advantage, but it feels like Beast Battalion could take this now.
It was a lot more
Especially if
winnable.
Yeah, especially if Pokemon Trainer keeps this performance up, just absolutely demolishing Meta Knight.
Yeah, Meta Knight has the Final Smash, connects with it. That's not what they want on Beast Battalion. Although this isn't going to kill.
No. Still, that was about 15 damage, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, and here comes Charizard. Charizard can do dangerous... Oh, the spike!
A very good spike. Takes out Meta Knight.
Yep, and here comes Dark Samus. And Charizard doing what Charizard loves for a bit there and just spamming Flare Blitz.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is really the percent to be spamming Flare Blitz. That's kind of the thing you want to do once you're already over 100, but... Oh, Squirtle!
Yeah. Oh,
Squirtle.
Interesting. Squirtle, historically, to me at least, it always feels like Squirtle is the worst for Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah, mostly. Pretty much.
Yeah. Ivysaur and Charizard feel like the stronger fighters by quite a bit, and Squirtle can just die so easily, especially at this percentage.
Yeah, I think if he manages to survive, get a triple finish off, that would be very helpful for the team, help set things up for Bowser.
Yeah.
But it is going to be hard.
Yeah.
Squirtle is light.
Yeah, I mean...
Here we go.
Oh, the triple finish, though!
I think it might be a bit too far away to kill. Makes it back, but definitely got close to killing there. And we are stage morphing back to Tortimer Island.
This is good for Pokemon Trainer right now. Tortimer Island is big. They're at 140%. This gives them a better chance at going. And we were bashing Squirtle a bit, but Squirtle's putting in work right now.
Yeah, he's really started to bring it back against Dark Samus.
Yeah.
Dark Samus, actually quite a strong character. Strongest character on Villains in terms of KOs with 1.5. Although, second strongest in terms of damage, 153.
I mean... Well, right. I don't know if that average mate... There it goes.
Yeah, there goes Squirtle. But still, taking Dark Samus up over 100, Bowser just needs one hit to take out Dark Samus. It is an even game.
I mean, at this point, I'll just put it like this: if Bowser gets his Final Smash, it's over.
Yeah.
There's one thing I know about Bowser.
Mewtwo needs to kill Bowser before they both of them hit 80. Because if they do, I think Bowser's pretty much winning.
Yeah, Bowser. Yeah, at that point.
It's such a powerful ace in the hole you can have. What are they running?
Yeah. I think Mewtwo must have some kind of armor. Yep, Mewtwo is Big B Golden Mario. Bowser, Forgetful Style Halberd, Piston Hondo.
Yeah, Bowser taking it to Mewtwo right now.
I looked away for just a second to look at the builds, and oh my goodness.
Yeah, good disable from Mewtwo.
Bowser may not even need his Final Smash, though, at this point. I mean, Mewtwo does have pretty good kill power, but still.
Yeah, Mewtwo has good kill power. He's also got, even though he's a lightweight, he's got Big B style, which increases his defense and his weight, so... that should help him out here.
He should be roughly past his Gold Mario.
Yeah, his Gold Mario doesn't seem to be doing much anymore. You can see those even those neutral airs.
There it is.
Oh my goodness! Forward smash down the slope takes out Mewtwo.
Beast Battalion, truly with an upset there. I mean, started behind and just clawed it back bit by bit. I mean, wow.
Yeah, I mean, like Ridley versus Incineroar, it was not a great matchup, but everyone else did their job perfectly.
Yeah.
I honestly can't even fault anyone on Villain's side. You know, everyone performed about as well as they could have.
Yeah, it really was Beast Battalion just clawing it back bit by bit. Like,
wow,
that was just so impressive.
Yeah, Villains falling to 4-2. If Mystic wins this week, Mystic is back at the top of the league.
Yep. that's what Beast Battalion wants too. That helps give them a bit more of a cushion, potentially, to stay out of that danger zone.
Yeah, puts them at 3-3 in the middle of the league. And there's still a lot of season. They could still make it into the bye week.
Yeah.
But on to the next match. And now it's time for match 2, which is Team Retro versus Team Arsenal. Retro is 3-2 with 20 KOs. Arsenal 2-3 with 21 KOs. So Retro is in the lead here, but Arsenal definitely right at their heels, has the highest KOs of any of the 2-3 teams right now. So they could definitely take this one.
Yeah, definitely. This is... Yeah, I mean, this could really be anybody's game at this point.
Yeah, what are you thinking? You benched Pitt this week. I know he has...
Yeah, I mean...
He's a very low damage character.
We were hoping for... Yeah, Pitt, we just didn't think he would match up potentially super well.
Right.
Yeah. Into Arsenal. But I will say Arsenal also went with a different, did their lineup differently than we were expecting. So that's interesting.
Yeah, and Arsenal has benched Rob, who is their second lowest damaging character, although interestingly their second highest KO character, so interesting choice to bench him. Arsenal went to Funky's Shack. They bought a stage band for Dracula's Castle, and I noticed the map obviously is not Dracula's Castle, though you have picked it in previous weeks.
Yeah. We considered Dracula's Castle. We just, for whatever reason, we just decided not to go with it this week. So, it seems like it worked out decently well that we did.
Yeah, and I mean, it makes sense why they'd want to take that safeguard. They don't want to get caught under the stairs or something.
Yes.
But let's just get into it.
Yeah.
Team Retro versus Team Arsenal. Alright, so we're starting off with Piranha Plant versus Duck Hunt. What are they running?
Yep, so Piranha Plant has Boulder Style Sothis. Duck Hunt is on Boulder Style Geese Howard. So, the idea with Duck Hunt is obviously stay alive long enough to get up to that final smash and then just spam it twice.
It's interesting. I don't know how early Duck Hunt's final smash kills, if it will kill before 100 on this stage.
I don't either. Yeah, I don't. I personally am not somebody who super associates Duck Hunt as a final smash character, so this is a unique build to me in that way.
Yeah, he's been running it all season. He's used 4 final smashes and connected with 1.
Yeah, that's kind of why I don't. Let's see if we can make that connected with 2.
Hey, there you go. All right, let's see if this kills.
Kill.
Yeah, I mean it's not high enough to activate Sothis. Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. He did his job.
All right. I was dissing it, and then it immediately bites my team in the ass. Good job, mate. Here comes very slow Samus. Let's see if she can... I mean, the ideal, of course, is her just getting a kill on Duck Hunt before that second final smash can even come out. But I don't know if that's going to happen. It's so slow. It's so, and she does though.
Yeah,
So
she gets a good kill. It's even up.
yeah, I mean a few points of damage on Samus, but I mean it's not much. I will say I think it really worked out for Arsenal that they had Duck Hunt against Plant because a final smash killing at a bit before 100 is obviously a great counter to Sothis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Right now,
you need to get
really
those early
feels like
kills to beat Sothis, and
exactly.
yeah, Diddy Kong isn't really letting Samus approach.
No. I mean, it feels like every time he does approach, Samus gets in like a couple points of chip, but like it's not a good exchange for her.
Yeah. Like, you know, she's getting a few good back airs in, right? But like, it's just not enough damage, especially.
No.
Especially
in return for what Diddy is doing.
Granted, I guess Diddy Kong has Halberd, which means he's going to be taking a lot less damage.
That's true. That's definitely helping the exchanges go more in his way in terms of percentages exchanged.
Also, it helps that he can low profile the missiles just by standing there.
Definitely. Oh.
Okay.
Samus, she could have punished that better.
Nah, it's good. She wants a fair fight.
She was. I guess so.
Oh, okay, here we go. Zero laser. This might kill. It does, and Samus takes the lead.
Yeah, that's. Oh, and now Wolf out with Ender Dragon. If he can. This is actually not great for an Ender Dragon character to be in overall.
Oh, but you know, got the kill.
He got the kill, which is good, but I mean, he used up a bunch of Ender Dragon time against a character who was already at high percent.
Yeah, and he only managed to get 6 damage onto Dr. Mario before that Ender Dragon wore off.
Yep, and I mean, so let's see what Dr. Mario can do now against Wolf. Wolf's still a dangerous character. He has he can do some real damage. He's powerful, but
yeah. Wolf has 143 average damage, 1.0 average KOs. So he's definitely a very solid member of Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, I do sometimes hesitate to always take those average damage percentages purely at face value in that way with Ender Dragon. Ender Dragon is so good at racking up damage generally, which like is the point, of course.
Yeah.
But I think it can be a bit misleading to their average. I think it can be a bit misleading in terms of
now that Ender Dragon is out. What is he going to do? Is the
exactly
idea, because he doesn't really have a build.
Yeah. Ender Dragon characters tend to be front loaded in that way.
Yeah. Still, he's up. Never mind. I was about to say he's got Dr. Mario on stage and almost knows Final Smash, but did not do that.
Dr. Mario was coming back from that, honestly, but he did somehow and won. So okay.
Yeah. Falco pressuring the Doctor off stage. That will nope. He still has his up. He left.
He makes it back.
Yeah. What is Falco running?
Let me double check. I think he has some kind of Falco Demon Style Sothis.
Falco, 65 average damage, has yet to get a KO.
There goes his Sothis. I mean, it feels like he could get his KO right now.
Doc has his Final Smash at the ready. I'm not sure, even though his is better than some. It's better than some characters. But
better than Mario.
Wow!
Whoa!
Wow!
What?
It's a demon. It's got demon style. You got demon style. You're gonna.
Wow. That was an incredible use of his Final Smash too.
Yeah, very good at racking up damage on such a big character like K-Rool.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Dr. Mario. He was not not doing. It didn't look like he was fighting absurdly well, but all of a sudden, it feels like he's just gone on a tear.
If K-Rool wants to bring this back for his team, he needs to go all out. K-Rool, 198 average damage, 1.4 KOs, so the best on his team in both categories. If anyone can bring this back...
I mean, K-Rool can do it, especially because he is a healing character.
Yeah.
Oh.
And on a stage this big, honestly, he could just run away. And wait for... Granted, Simon's not in his polar bear build anymore, so...
Yeah, and I mean, with the way some of Simon's projectiles interact on this stage, I don't know how viable that is. Specifically, the axe, I believe, goes through the levels.
Yeah, the axe will go through the platforms. So if if K-Rool goes below to a level below Simon, Simon can still get at him.
Yeah, but I mean, K-Rool's a healing character. He could just keep, if he can just fight this smart, he can just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like Simon's not destroying K-Rool, but he's consistently putting on more and more damage.
Yeah, I mean, K-Rool is getting a little bit close to his final smash that could get an early kill on Simon, especially if he uses it at the ledge.
Simon just doing Simon things, it's
very difficult. I mean, K-Rool, just even though he has some good ranged options, he's got the good neutral B, side B projectiles. He is very much a boxer character. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, Simon may not make it back.
Oh my goodness, Simon can't make that back, and now it's all up to Peach.
Wow. Yeah, I mean,
it's all up to Peach, and K-Rool has access to his final smash. If he uses it on Peach here, I don't. Oh, he connects.
I don't think this will kill.
They're center stage. I don't think this will do much.
I don't think this will kill, but
no. If they were at the ledge, it would have killed.
I think so, which is kind of terrifying to think about. Let's
not think about that.
Yeah, K-Rool did what we said he could do, though. He has brought this back for his team. Like, this is just going. I mean,
yeah, and
he's just giving it his all. He's not going down.
He keeps hitting her with those cannonballs over and over too.
Yeah, Peach just got hit 3 times with those. Basically.
With the same cannonball, I think.
Probably. Yeah. Oh my goodness. K-Rool, he may have this.
Yeah, Peach, she has some good kill moves. If she uses an up smash here, she could kill, or a forward smash.
Yeah, something I will say, at Retro, we specifically did not want Peach fighting K-Rool. So this is kind of, we just were not keen about this matchup, Peach versus K-Rool. So this is very nerve-wracking.
And the forward smash takes out Peach.
K-Rool just, I mean, a phenomenal performance. Another comeback round. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely obliterating. I mean, granted, he pushed Simon off stage, which, yeah, that happens,
Yeah.
Take it up with the stage they picked.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, K-Rool just showing his resiliency is what it is. Like, it wasn't even like he was masterfully outfighting Simon or Peach. He just was able to outfight both of them just enough. Mm-hmm. Just enough that his percentage could stay just low enough that he just couldn't be taken out, and he was able to close it.
Yeah. Very good for Arsenal, who was, a little bit lower down, even though they had high KOs. So they're definitely happy to be brought up to 3-3. Retro falling to 3-3, still in the middle of the league. So still fairly safe, but with how these upsets have been going so far, this might be a closer standings by the end of this week.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, a good job, Arsenal. That was a good one. Oh my. Yeah.
Yeah. But on to the next match.
Yeah.
So for match 3, we have the Beefcakes versus Team Pintsize. Beefcakes are at 3-2 with 22 KOs, and Pintsize is towards the bottom of the league, 1-4 with 17 KOs. So Pintsize definitely needs this win if they want to get out of the hole, because it's gonna get harder and harder.
Yeah. Yeah. We've seen teams dig out of a big hole before, but you don't want to. You don't want to have to.
Yeah, and Beefcakes are a hard team to do that against, though. They're a very high burst damage team, and Pintsize is a very light team. So
yes, this could be a very nice, very bad matchup for for Pintsize. A very nice matchup for Beefcakes potentially.
And
we'll have to see.
And Beefcakes, with how high their KOs are, honestly, if they win this, they could make it into the bye week. I think if they win this, they pass villains and KOs. So I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. So that could be a big boon for them.
Yeah.
Looking at the benches, it seems like Snake is benched for Beefcakes. Snake has been 62 average damage, point 8 KOs, lowest damage on the team, so makes sense why they'd bench him. Pintsize has benched Kirby.
Pintsize has benched Kirby.
Yeah, 71 average damage, 0.7 KOs, second lowest on the team, right above Pac-Man. But ready to get into it?
Yeah.
All right, Beefcakes versus Pintsize. All right, so starting off with Zero Suit Samus versus Pac-Man. What are they running?
So Zero Suit Samus, Demon Style Geese Howard, going for that final smash and hopefully doing some good damage along the way to prep for a kill. Pac-Man, Boulder Style Geese Howard, trying to stay along, focused a bit more on the survivability to get to that final smash.
Yes.
Final smash is.
Yeah, it's interesting to. It'll be interesting to see who gets to theirs first and who kills, because on the one hand, Zero Suit Samus is going to be taking a lot of damage thanks to her demon style, but okay, she does get to hers first, but she might not kill at 37. Yeah. Nah, she'll probably kill at 37.
That's the mystery.
She probably kills here. Let's be honest. Oh no! Pac-Man survives.
Almost.
Yeah, almost. She probably kills the next one.
Is really bad. Oh, definitely. Yeah. The last time it was at 30. Now Pac-Man's at 65.
Yeah, and
it's kills. Yeah, by Pac-Man.
Yep.
It's close to the edge. Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't even send him all.
Yeah, it sent him all the way, the farthest distance he could have been sent, and it still killed.
Yeah.
So in comes Morton Koopa Jr.
Yeah, that demon style Geese Howard worked out well for Zero Suit in this case for sure. Let's see what's Morton got on him. Morton is Tink style Sothis.
Oh, okay. Well, bye, Zero Suit Samus.
Honestly, though, she did her job pretty well.
Yeah, she did her job and she left.
Now, do we say that Zero Suit Samus did 23 or 27%? Because the last 4 of that percent was Morton holding on to his own Mecha Koopa too long, waiting for DK.
It depends when Zero Suit Samus was KO'd. I think that counts for DK damage, actually.
It probably does, but it really counts.
Well, there goes.
Well, okay.
Yeah. This is going to be difficult. Pintsize is pretty much a full character behind.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened there exactly. Morton just kind of DK just decided Morton was done. It felt like.
Yeah, I think there's a thing where if you attack Morton during or outside of his up B, then he can't use it again. Because of how it works, he has to respawn it, so...
I think it just...
Ice Climber is doing decently against Donkey Kong right now. They need to keep up this pressure in order to bring it back for their team.
Yeah, I mean, if they can just... Ice Climbers can be pretty strong. If they can just get the KO now, I mean... Oh, but DK's got his auras ready.
Yeah, no... Oh, this is kill percent. Oh, don't get hit by those. Get under the stage, Ice Climbers. Or kill him now. Get under the stage or kill him now.
DK may not use it, though. I feel like DK's inconsistent with using his final smash. Yeah.
Yeah, it ran out. Actually, Donkey Kong is 3 for 3. Has used 3 final smashes and hit with 3 final smashes in the season.
Okay.
So he's actually pretty consistent. I mean, you know, in 5 weeks, but... You know, pretty consistent with using them, I'd say.
I feel like it passes. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. I feel like I don't see his punches.
Oh,
all right, there he goes.
Very good hit. In comes Sephiroth.
Yeah, Sephiroth.
What is he running?
He's got Style, Azura, and Soren.
Yes. So for most of the season, Sephiroth has run, I think, Forgetful Style Sothis or something. Oh. Yeah, he killed Nana.
Yeah.
So, you know, Sephiroth has died before his Sothis pretty much every week. So they figured it's doing literally nothing. Let's give him a real build, and it'll at least do something.
Makes sense. I will say, still feels like he is getting his ass handed to him by a single Ice Climber.
Yeah.
Which is not what I expected.
Yeah. But, you know, he's got his sword damage buffed, that neutral special is buffed. If he hits with one of those, it will kill. But he does need to hit with it.
Yeah. But
Ooh, wow! And Ice Climbers have taken the lead.
Now, I will point out, if he had Sothis, it would have activated this week.
Yeah.
Extremely funny.
Well, I mean, maybe he wouldn't have survived that long if we didn't have Azura boosting his speed, so that he could dance around the Ice Climbers better, or the Ice Climber.
Okay, but also, yeah, Popo's kind of just going crazy. Or is that Nana? I can't remember which one.
No, it's okay. This one is Popo leader, but
yeah, that was a Popo leader. Yeah.
Now we have Villager coming in versus Little Mac. What are they running?
Villager is running Little Mac is running Big B style Rock Mario, Piston Hondo, Might. Villager is running Brick Wall style Meloetta, Aria for Meloetta, Shedinja.
Mm-hmm.
So Villager is running the classic You're Never Going to Kill Me. Little Mac just running his classic I'm Gonna Punch You Real Good.
Yeah, and then hopefully not fall off the stage. Because that's why he has Might.
Yes.
Yeah. Looking at their averages, Villager 130 average damage, 1.6 average KOs. The best KOs on Pintsize currently.
Yeah, Villager is just.
And
I mean, he can just be a menace.
Okay. Little Mac 157 average damage, 2.3 average KOs. What?
Okay.
Highest KOs in the league.
Yeah, I would assume that's a lot of KOs on average. But
I guess there's maybe some weeks where he didn't get to come out, so it's not that many weeks that are factored together. But still, that's a lot of KOs for this point in the season.
I mean, that's 1 week where he got at least 3. Okay, there he goes. He was having trouble actually getting some damage on Villager there for a bit, but now he's finally got Villager up.
If he gets Villager up over 50, then I think his KO punch will kill.
That's my assumption.
But I mean, Villager is not very well letting him doing that. Oh my goodness, he connects. It does kill.
Wow, that's what he needed though.
That is what he needed. He wasn't going to kill
mean,
otherwise. He was
No.
not going to kill otherwise.
Alma-
So,
Excuse me. Now Alf is here.
yes.
You know, it is extremely funny to me
Mhm.
that it is so common that literally such a core feature of Pikmin is a shitty spaceship crash landing.
Mhm.
That it's just a key component of the final smash.
Yeah.
It'd be like if it's kind of
It would be like
kind
if
of
Sonic
how-
drowning was his final smash.
Yeah. Basically. I was gonna say it'd be like if Samus lost all her upgrades after her final smash.
But she did do that! They did do that!
Brawl.
They did do that in Brawl.
Yes.
That was, I think, and in fact, I would say that was probably the point.
Yeah.
Yes, and Little Mac up to 115. Alf should be able to get the kill soon, and hopefully start getting some work in on Crom.
Yeah, but this is definitely still winnable for Pintsize. Alf has done good things in the history of this league. He has it in
I
him.
don't know about that. Okay, he lost the KO punch.
Yeah. I didn't want to say anything while he still had it. I was just gonna act like it didn't exist, and for Alf's sake, okay?
Yeah.
It's extremely funny to me also that Alf gets to be an alternate costume, but not Louis.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I guess Alf was the newest game at the time, and they hadn't thought of making different costumes for different characters back in Brawl.
No. I gotta get Pikmin 4. I have to beat Pikmin 1 and 2 still.
And Alf gets the kill. In comes Crom to finish this off. What is Crom running?
This can go either way at this point. Crom is strong. He can get a kill early, especially against somebody like Alf. But also, Crom is not unfamiliar with bad recovery.
Yeah. Alf could definitely jank him up the stage if he wanted.
Yes.
I want to say this is the first week we've seen. Oh, final smash. He's not gonna hit with that.
This.
He does not hit with that.
No, of course not. He never hits with that. He never hits
Oh, that is rough for Pintsize.
Yeah. Still, you were. Good job, Pintsize. You kept in it.
Yeah, brought it to the last character, getting 4 KOs. Very good, to keep yourselves above the bottom in the league, potentially, depending on how Custom the Champions do this week. It gives you a bit more leverage to get out of the red zone when compared to teams that have more wins but less KOs.
Yes. Pintsize, they feel like they're just right there and just falling a tiny bit short, which is frustrating for sure. But I know they can do it. I know they have it in them.
I mean, I think this was a new build for Pac-Man. It clearly didn't do what they were hoping, although they did end up facing Zero Suit Samus, which wasn't a great matchup. I think trying more stuff for Pac-Man and Kirby, if you could just get them to get a KO in, then the rest of your team can probably handle it. But
yes, I think so.
Because the fact that Pac-Man still has 0 KOs is perhaps holding Pintsize back a bit.
Now, what I will say, as somebody well familiar with Pac-Man, is just like he makes no sense. He just starts and stops working whenever the fuck he feels like it.
Yeah,
you can't just try things on him, and at random, for no reason, something will work, and he'll be pretty good for a while until he decides actually he's bored of that build again.
Yeah, yeah. That's
my advice. It is.
I want to
it's my
say,
honest
like, there were
advice.
multiple seasons on Retro where Pac-Man did nothing for the first half and then swept teams for the second half of the season. Yeah,
Yes,
there's multiple
literally.
seasons on Retro, I believe.
I want to at least once, maybe even twice, he was the sole reason we made it into the playoffs because he just decided to start working for no reason. We don't know what we did, okay? But like, he's nonsense.
Well, keep at it, Pintsize. I'm sure you can claw a few more wins in.
Yeah,
as we're only halfway through the season. But on to the next match.
Yeah.
Alright, and for match 4, we have Team Excalibur versus Team Mystic. Excalibur, currently 3-2 with 21 KOs. Mystic, 4-1 with 23 KOs. Whoever wins this will potentially be at the top of the league after this week.
It's a pretty big match. It makes sense that Excalibur turned off Stage Morph.
They went to Funky's Shack. They turned off Stage Morph. We are going to be on King of Fighters Stadium for the whole match. Interesting choices. They have benched Pyra, who I believe is their worst. No, actually, Pyra is their third worst. 72 average damage, 0.7 KOs, though I think the others might have had some cleanup issues. Meanwhile, Mystic has benched... I don't know why I wrote random there. That's not who they benched. That's not an option. But they have benched Palutena, who is for sure their worst. 82 average damage, 0.6 KOs, the lowest on both. For Mystic. Not in the league. Not at all in the league. She's like slightly below average for the league. But yeah, I mean, there's not that much to say. These are two very strong teams. I can see either of them taking it.
Yeah, agreed.
Ready to get into this?
Yeah.
All right. Team Excalibur versus Team Mystic.
So right. Excalibur starting out with Shulk on Forgetful Style, with Dr. Wily and Victini, or as Dr. Light in Mega Man 8 would say, Dr. Wily.
I actually knew you were going to say that. Funny enough. Yeah, I don't know how, but I knew that you were going to say that.
Because I'm predictable and will make the same bad jokes over and over. I don't know what you want from me. And Corrin is running tank style Gold Mario.
Yeah. Dr. Wowie is a very interesting spirit. It's not one we see. Yeah, it's not one we've seen at all this season. Not one we usually see ever. It lowers final smash charge rate for the opponent, not for you. That would be crazy if it did it for you.
Oh.
But yeah. It's interesting. No one on the opposing team really uses, Ashley. I mean, maybe they were worried about Zelda getting her final smash and then killing really early, but because she has done that a few times. But here's my take. Here's my thinking. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, Shulk takes out Corrin.
Oh,
that's impressive.
Yeah, that was a comeback. He was not fighting well at first.
Yeah. But here's my take, and it's something it's been slightly disproven so far, but some characters in the league are bad.
Yes.
And if you have a bad character... Okay, I guess that was a dodge. Didn't think that was a dodge, but I guess it was.
I guess so. I thought that... Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, one issue that you can have if you have a bad character facing, the opponent's good character as the starter, is that your character gets destroyed, and then they get a bunch of Final Smash meter. So I think Excalibur was just trying to avoid that. Although they did inadvertently give Shulk a KO, which is a beautiful buff. No, it's about his average.
I mean, hey, if it works out, it works out.
Whatever works.
Shulk did well. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I mean, making your opponent have a lower Final Smash meter is not a bad thing. I get why we don't see it often. It definitely feels both kind of. It's not even that it feels niche. It feels something. It feels like something that
non-impactful usually.
Yes, it could. Non-impactful, and even when it is impactful, it's hard to see it. It's not automatically going to jump out at you.
Right.
You know.
Okay, that is not the range of your sword, Ike, but good try.
Listen, he's fighting for his friends. He's doing his best.
Should be fighting for his team. Well, there goes Ike.
Oof.
He did his best,
yeah,
but he's still.
Hero immediately came out with a.
Yeah. Ike's average before this week was 59 damage, 0.7 KOs. So he did.
I think he did more than his average damage then.
Yeah.
I think his average damage is going to go up tiny.
Oh, the whack didn't hit. Hero, you fool. Okay, well, at least she's center stage, so it's not going to do anything. Yeah, it's not going to do anything.
Yeah, it still did like 30 damage.
Okay, I meant didn't do anything kill-wise. Because she could have just jumped into the blast zone and killed him instantly.
Yeah. Zelda's Final Smash is maybe the only one that, like, in theory at least, feels like it could be just as devastating as Bowser's.
Mm-hmm. And Hero, you don't have mana. Stop using your command list and start hitting.
Hero, what are you doing? Zelda's just going on a tear.
Well, there goes Hero.
Yeah, okay, cannon fight, obviously, blah, blah, blah. Jeez.
Is it?
Feels like Zelda just feels like she can't be stopped right now. I don't know. If that had killed it, that would have been great. No, just keep
nice up smash, and yeah, keep using your armor move while she keeps kicking you in the face.
I do kind of wish he had just spammed Warlock punches until he hit with it. But what he did was probably the smarter play. But I mean,
well, hey, so this got off.
Yeah. Anyway, real bad shape for Excalibur.
Yeah, not looking good. Especially since they still have Kazuya in the back.
Oh yeah.
Kazuya is a high. By the way, Zelda, very good character. But she isn't 190 damage, 1.5 KOs. So
no. Ganon, go. Okay, good job, Ganon. It's not gonna kill, but what is Zelda? I don't know. Zelda went really, really hard this week.
So Zelda's average is 140 average damage, 1.0 KOs, which is middle of the road. I guess, yeah, third highest damage for Mystic, behind Kazuya and Robin.
Okay, she may. I don't know. All right, I don't know if Cloud can get through 3 characters. If Robin wasn't basically like not quite fresh, but like not even at like 50 damage when he came in.
Yeah, like she's at mid%. She's almost at her final smash. She's been fairly good at hitting with it, 2 for 2 so far. So
yeah, like
another Nosferatu.
I just don't see Cloud making it through this.
Okay, she has her final smash at the ready. If Cloud can, not get hit by this, he has a chance. Well, he did get hit by it.
He gets it.
Now, I don't think this kills. Hers is pretty bad at killing. Yeah, because he can just touch off the ground every time.
Yeah. Listen. Nobody said Chrom was giving it his all in that final smash, okay?
Yep. But he's gotten a bit lazy ever since he became a character. He doesn't show up for the he doesn't show up for the assist character beating set anymore. When you got like Fiora and Boney or whatever, Crom just like sits in the back smoking a cigarette, knowing that he's better than all of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a rough match.
Yeah, jeez. I'm sorry, Excalibur. I mean, I don't know what you do there. I don't know what you do in a situation
be
like
glad you don't fight Mystic the rest of the season.
Yeah. Like,
because I mean, sure, Ike has been underperforming this season, but like he did hit some against Zelda, right?
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
and like Hero has been an amazing character, the best character on Excalibur, and he got completely trashed by Zelda. Honestly, his AI maybe could have done some smarter stuff with his sword swings instead of just using his spell list. But honestly, the reason his mana was so low is because Zelda wouldn't let him hit her.
Yeah, no, that was... I don't know. That was just... Zelda just went crazy and decided that she was going to win. Like, that's kind of what happened here. Shulk looked nice at the start.
Yeah, I mean, Shulk looked nice at the start. Took out Corrin with a very strong performance and did some decent damage to Zelda.
Yeah.
I mean, there was just the two characters behind Robin. Dark Pit is at 2 average KOs, Kazuya is at 1.5 average KOs. It just doesn't seem likely that they would have won this after they lost their lead. And that's the sad truth, is that Mystic has just been so terrifying this season that I wouldn't blame yourselves for any loss against them.
No, not at all.
But on to the next match.
Yeah.
So for match 5, we have the Athletes versus Classic Mode Champions. The Athletes are doing pretty well for themselves at 3-2 with 22 KOs. They can't be top of the league after this week because Mystic is, but they can make it into the green zone if they win this week. Whereas Classic Mode Champions at the dead last, bottom of the league, 1-4 with 15 KOs. So they definitely need to pick it up if they want to make it out of the red zone.
Yes. I mean, good news for them is Pintsize wasn't able to win this week, right?
Yeah, Pintsize didn't win, and Super Bash Sisters have yet to fight, so they could, in theory, pass both of them.
Yes. Actually, I don't think they can pass. No, they can.
Yeah, they can. If Bash Sisters get 3 KOs or lower.
Yes, yeah. I was thinking about the KO. Okay, yeah. So I hope Classic Mode Champions have it in them.
Yeah, they have gone to Funky's Shack for this week, and they are reusing Boulder Style.
Oh, so yeah, they're going for it, which is good. Let's see if it can pay off.
Yeah. So time for the Athletes versus Classic Mode Champions. So we're starting off with Athletes versus Classic Mode Champions. Me Sword Fighter versus Luigi. What are they running?
Luigi is Boulder style Sothis. Me Sword Fighter is Big B style Roxas.
Yeah. And Me Sword Fighter is a pretty good character, I would say. 2.0 average KOs,
Yeah.
which is second highest KOs in the league, and 214 average damage, which is the highest KOs in the league. And he's kind of tearing Luigi apart right now.
Yeah, me Sword Fighter kind of so far showing off why he has that performance.
One more up smash will take out Luigi. Just a chip. Okay. Did not get
the
Sothis
Sothis activates.
The Sothis activates. That means Luigi has a chance to use his final smash at least. Ideally, he'd want to deal any damage at all before doing that. But
any damage. Literally.
Oh my goodness! What the? Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Okay. Well.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, it was never going to be.
It
was never going to be amazing. Me Sword Fighter is the best character in the league, but boy. Okay, got me Sword Fighter up to almost 50. If you use your final smash here, especially if you manage to get, if you manage to get a good hit near the edge with your final smash. Wrong direction, but
this could do it.
No, wrong direction, but nice try.
Oh. Yeah, he doesn't get to decide which direction it spits out in, does he?
Nope, it's just the direction he's facing.
Yeah, I forgot. I for some reason I was like, oh, he gets to choose. I will say though,
Luigi would be a much better character if you got to choose. But yeah.
Yeah. He's been fighting so much better since that Sothis though. Like,
he's managed to he connected with that final smash, managed to get me Sword Fighter up around 90. Even if Luigi doesn't get the KO there, this should give ample room for Link to get the KO.
Yes, exactly. Like, listen, if I'm Classic Mode Champions, I happily take Luigi having to activate his Sothis to get a character like me Sword Fighter up over 100 damage, and get me Sword Fighter to use his final smash.
Yeah, assuming that he does, and doesn't just save it. But here we go. Final Smash is about to run out.
He maybe just ran out of time.
No, he did just run out of time. Wow. Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah. Honestly, not a bad job from Luigi. Not great, but like I feel like we've seen characters do so much worse against me Sword Fighter.
Yeah. We've seen multiple characters in a row do so much worse than me Sword Fighter, considering me Sword Fighter's KO average.
That's a good point. Let's see what Link can do.
What is Link running?
Yeah, let me check. Link is on Strategy Style Halberd Gooligan.
Yeah, so it's a normal build, and Link is at 138 average damage, 0.6 KOs. In fact, Luigi is the only character on Classic Mode Champions with an over 1.0 average.
Yeah, I mean, Link's gotten some more damage. He just needs a good hit on Sword Fighter.
You really don't want to be like above 50 going into Gunner, for instance. You want to get this kill now, if possible. Okay, well,
I mean,
you can blow yourself up. That's fine. Okay, that's the kill.
Okay, there. That does it.
Yeah.
Honestly, off to a decent start for Link.
Yeah. Considering who he is fighting, pretty good.
Yes, exactly. I'm already, like, if I'm Classic Mode Champions, I'm already reasonably happy with both Link and Luigi. Could both of them... Oh, we're not done with Link yet, so... But, like... Could Luigi have done a bit better? Probably, but I don't think Luigi did bad. Like...
And here we have Me Gunner coming in. What is Me Gunner running?
I'm just assuming one of them is Wheezing, because Gunner loves Wheezing. Strategy style Wheezing Halberd.
Yeah. It is such a powerful spirit on her. And that and Roll Casket, or whatever the shooting one is called.
Oh yeah. I think Roll Casket.
Yeah. Me Gunner 107 average damage, 1.3 KOs.
Link's, I don't want to like jinx it, but Link is doing pretty well.
Yeah, I got me Gunner over 80. almost at his final smash. If he manages to get that, and if he hits with it, it will
Oh.
kill.
He
Probably.
hits with it. It's
It
that's
hits!
gonna hit.
It kills! And
Yeah.
Classic Mode champions have taken the lead.
Oh my god! Wow. Oh, Wario threw the bomb away and paid for it. Loving the classic Wario costume, and Wario's on Boulder style Geese Howard. So Wario trying to get up to that final smash.
Yes. Wario. It's kind of the worst character on athletes right now. 64 average damage, no KOs as of yet, and
Okay.
is 1 for 1 for final smashes, which I guess is 100%, but also
Yeah,
not amazing
also
for someone who's
one-
been running Geese Howard all season.
Yeah, you would want. Well,
Wario, turn it around. Turn it around, Wario.
Bike only goes one way. Bike only go forward. Oh, Wario got his first KO.
Yeah, there you go, Wario. Nice job.
I'm gonna be honest, it feels a little bit like we just kind of gave that one to him for some reason, but hey, you know,
Yep.
you take what you can get.
He was tired of. He was getting really annoyed of Wario getting on his bike and then jumping off because he ran into the wall.
Sheik is on Tank style Geese Howard, so an extremely similar build to Wario's.
Yeah, but Sheik,
Ooh.
wow, already almost had that final smash. Not gonna be able to recover. No, Wario's not gonna be able to recover. They both can't recover.
What?
It is an even match.
Okay, I'm gonna say I think there's a chance she could have recovered using her final smash.
Maybe, but
Obviously, maybe because her sends her flying forward, doesn't it?
yeah, it sends her horizontally. So
Yeah.
And who do we have here?
Okay. This is Terry on the left from oh my god, I can't remember his name. And
You were
that's
gonna
Captain
make
Falcon
a
on the right.
joke, and you couldn't remember.
I
Fatal
couldn't
Fury
finish it because
or
I-
King of Fighters.
Thank you. That's what it's called. Nobody gives a shit about Terry.
Everyone loves Terry.
Nobody cares about Captain Falcon is on Forgetful Style Meloetta and Majora's Mask. And does anybody really care what Terry's on? He's on Forgetful Style Shed Ninja Meloetta.
So pretty similar builds.
Yes, extremely similar. So far, I feel like Terry's generally been pretty strong, right?
Terry has been 113 average damage, 0.5 KOs. So really bad on those KO fronts. Captain Falcon, worst average damage, 83 average damage, 0.6 KOs.
So, yeah, I mean, going off of those stats, you would expect Terry to be the one to win this. And so far, he has had the advantage, but not a big one. Falcon's definitely keeping himself in this. So, I mean, this is anybody between the two of them. Oh, and we're changing stages again. I don't know who that feels like. It's probably more likely to benefit Terry than Falcon.
Yeah, because Falcon plays a lot better with some platforms to dance around on. Although Falcon's very close to his final smash.
Oh.
Wow, very good knee. Hits the
knee.
Yeah, hits the final smash that kills.
That's gonna kill. That's gonna kill.
What?
What?
Well,
Well,
sorry, Classic Mode
okay.
champions. I guess the
Yeah.
fates didn't like you. What?
Yeah, what the?
How did it not kill at 100 going into the wall from a final smash?
Did Terry tech it?
You can't tech the glass wall.
I
You just died.
So. I don't. What? That I feel really bad for Classic Mode champions over that. That doesn't feel right. I mean, Mario could still do this. Terry is
just
still at a high percentage.
don't get hit by Buster Wolves.
No.
Because
And
someone
this
didn't
is,
kill
like-
Terry at 100, which means he has access to his Go Sauce.
You can't even blame Falcon for that. You just blame the game itself. I feel like, you know, like the game itself decided Falcon doesn't get to kill there for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, Oh, and Mario's back throw doesn't kill there either?
No. Why can't anything kill Terry? I don't understand. Terry, just die.
And Mario's already over 50 now.
Like, it just feels like Terry just... I don't understand why he's not dead. I don't know. What's going on?
Oh, okay.
Finally.
There we go. Finally gets down smash, takes out Terry. In comes Mega
Mario's
Man.
on Boulder Style Gold Mario.
Mm-hmm.
And Mega Man is on Equipment Style Quibi. Oh, it's the Ore Club.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
Ore
but
Club.
the stages change. Mario still has a chance.
Oh my goodness, what? Okay, well,
Okay.
that kills. Sends him all the way across the stage.
Yep. I was like, oh my god. So that kills, but Falcon's final smash doesn't?
Falcon's final smash, middle of the stage. So it's not like he was going the complete
Yeah.
full distance. I don't know.
That Ore
That
Club is crazy.
that Ore Club. It's a crazy spirit. I mean, Mega Man's been amazing with it. 136 average damage,
Yeah,
1.3
oh
KOs. But yeah, I don't know. Falcon's final smash should have killed.
Yeah. I don't know if it would have mattered because then Mega Man just gets more time with the Ore Club on King of Fighters.
Yeah.
But and I mean, but God, in my heart, Falcon had that kill.
Yeah. What?
That was. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I thought you had it.
Yeah, you brought it close. You brought it to the last number. It's just a matter of between you and Pintsize who's gonna make their way out first.
Yeah, and good job, athletes. I mean, Sword Fighter looked crazy. Gunner looked good, as always.
Yes.
Wario got his kill. Wario got his KO, and Terry did look good this week, even if he should have died earlier than he did.
Well, on to the final match of the week.
Yeah.
So, for match 6, we have Third Wheels versus Super Bash Sisters. Both teams are at 2 and 3, but Third Wheels has 20 KOs, Super Bash Sisters have 17 KOs.
Okay, yeah. I mean, neither team can fall into the danger zone this week, but one of these teams is going to be a 3 and 3 team.
Yeah,
As the other's going to be stuck at 2 and 2, which
2 and 4.
yes, excuse me, 2 and 4, which it can feel like a big difference.
Arsenal won, right? Arsenal won. Yeah, Arsenal beat you.
Yes.
So they're at 3 and 3. Beast Battalion won. They got the big upset at the start of the week. So
yeah.
Whoever loses this match will be the only 2 and 4 team.
Oh wow, yeah.
Everyone, whoever loses this match will be a bottom 3 team. Every other team will be, except for Pintsize and Classic Mode Champions, will be 3 and 3 and higher.
Yeah.
So, big stakes. I don't think you want to be the person within spitting distance of the danger zone.
No. Nope.
But,
Does not sound like a fun time.
Yes. Third Wheels went to Funky Shack. They turned off Stage Morph.
What map does Bash Sister usually likes Duck Hunt, right?
Yeah, they usually like Duck Hunt, and Third Wheels have put us on Cloud Sea of Ulrist.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Third Wheels have benched Bayonetta, who I don't believe this is their lowest damage, but she is around their lowest KOs. Yeah. 87 average damage, which is not their lowest, but she is their lowest KOs.
What's her KOs at?
0.3. And
Oh wow, that's
Super Bash Sisters has benched Isabel, who is second lowest damage at 59, lowest no, not even, because Inkling still hasn't gotten a KO yet. But Isabel is at 0.3 KOs.
okay. So yeah,
But ready to get into it?
I'm ready to get into it.
All right. So
Yeah.
Third Wheels versus Super Bash Sisters. So starting off, we have Sonic versus Daisy. What are they running?
Well, Sonic is running fast. He's on Tank Style and Sophis. Did you like my good joke about how Sonic?
I heard the joke.
And Daisy's on Big B Style with Ashley and Beat.
Yes. So it was meant for final smashes. Sonic, 82 average damage, second lowest damage on the team, and 0.8 KOs. So struggling a bit in the KO department too.
He's just falling a tiny bit short on both, but not terribly.
Mm-hmm. Daisy, 49 average damage, 0.3 KOs, so definitely struggling.
Yeah. I mean Daisy and Pete, definitely understand the Daisy struggle as somebody who is has Peach on his team. Obviously, we've been able to somehow actually turn Peach around, but yeah.
I mean, it's interesting because they have built Daisy completely differently. They built her to focus on final smashes, whereas you've built her mostly for damage.
Yeah. I mean, that came from a lot of experimenting.
Okay, that doesn't kill. Yeah, that got close, but it didn't kill.
Yeah, I thought Sonic may have been done, but nope.
And Daisy almost had her final smash. One more good hit, and she should be able to get it.
And ooh, the booty bump.
Oh, Sonic can't make it back.
Oh, that's gonna. How?
This is
wait.
this is a good time.
This is.
Wait, hold up. It's still active.
Yeah.
It's still active. Daisy, wait. Oh my goodness, this curry woke him up. It's too spicy. It's too spicy.
Too spicy.
And there goes Daisy. Eat them, Joker. Eat them. Eat them, you fool.
No,
Okay.
he can't. The curry's too spicy. Wait, as soon as the spicy curry ended, he did eat one. So I think I was right. It's literally the curry was too spicy, so he wouldn't eat it.
Wow. Anyway, in comes Byleth.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still just...
How'd Byleth get 50 damage?
I don't... Does Byleth... Tank Style Roxas... What? When did Byleth get... What?
I mean, he still had a little bit of Ender Dragon active when she came in, but, not much.
Byleth up to 83... What? Where did that damage come from? I don't understand.
I can see the spirit. Right? I didn't forget to put a build on her.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. I mean, Joker is a very high damaging character, and his side special ignores defense.
Okay.
Yeah. So he did use a few of his side specials, especially with the Persona on. So it deals flat damage regardless of how much she has. And there goes Byleth.
Yeah. That was some good edge guarding by Inkling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Inkling. What is Inkling running?
Let's see. Inkling is on Landstyle Halberd Victini. Oh, there's... Inkling never saw it coming.
Yeah, and it's not going to do that much. Yeah, Joker's Final Smash doesn't do that much unless it kills, so...
No, yeah, and his is one with an auto kill.
Yeah, it's an auto kill at 115, which, hey, Bowser's
That
is a
high?
really 115.
Bowser's
have-
hits more easily, and does it at 70.
80, but yes.
Oh, yes. Well, in practice, it's 70 because it hits you up to 80.
Well, yeah, but 115 is the final damage that Joker's has to be at before it works. So yes.
That's what?
Yeah, it is
Sakura.
unfair.
What?
Also, Bowser's
I
can
guess
kill
Joker-
before. Bowser's can kill before if he gets you in a good spot, whereas Joker's
essentially cannot.
Joker's essentially cannot. Ridley's literally can't kill before it's auto kills. Like, it literally cannot kill.
Oh yeah. But at least, yeah. I mean, I guess Joker's can turn him around, so that's pretty powerful.
Yeah, he can, dash back and forth, I guess. But
Also, hey, Inkling got their first kill. Good for
yeah,
them.
good for Inkling.
I'm proud of her.
Yeah, and now we've got Ken coming in. What's Ken running?
Yeah. Kem's a crypto pro now.
Yes, this is true.
That's canon, and that makes me so angry, but it's so funny.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's like, yeah, Ken is on Demon Style, Yakuman player, Sandbag Rock Mario.
So yeah, Yakuman player boosts
my
your
God.
damage output when you hit 80%. Sandbag boosts your defense when you hit 80%. So Ken has huge stat. Well, okay, not that huge.
Did
but,
not help. Listen, Ken has to go check on his NFTs.
Yes.
Spoiler alert, they're doing badly.
Yeah. So here we have a Wii Fit trainer in and versus Banjo and Kazooie. What are they running?
Banjo-Kazooie, Big D style Gold Mario, Wii Fit Trainer, Forgetful style Gold Mario.
Yeah.
So
Wii Fit Trainer, 156 average damage, 2 KOs, the highest of both on Super Bash Sisters. Whereas Banjo and Kazooie, 119 average damage, 1 KO.
okay. So Banjo-Kazooie is just Banjo and Kazooie feel extremely average
Yeah.
in terms of like the performance, like their average performance.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
It's just like it is the platonic ideal of a performance.
Yes, who is average, actually? Average would be, for damage, is actually Cloud with only 91. That's technically halfway.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
What is it for KOs? Is it exact? I guess it's.
it's actually only 0.8 for
What's-
KOs.
That's weird. That's so.
Well,
weird
that's
to me.
that's the median. The mean obviously has to be 1.0.
Yeah, the
Otherwise,
mean
how-
has to be.
except for
No,
except for like that week where we stole a KO from Villager, but
Yeah, I put that part together, but like it's still weird to
yeah.
like yeah.
And here comes Pikachu. What is Pikachu on?
Pikachu's on the back of Grandpa from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But their build, her build, is Boulder Style Rock Mario Shine Sprite Zapfish.
Yeah. 84 average damage, 0.5 KOs. Hasn't been the best member of Super Bash Histories, but also hasn't been the worst. In fact, is the third best.
Oh,
That's probably gonna kill. Oh, bye, Pikachu. Oh.
Yeah. Oof. They did their best.
They did their best.
Yep.
I don't know what's up with Viola. I mean, I guess most weeks she does fine. 140 average damage, 1 average KO.
Yeah.
I guess Joker is just really good at busting through some characters.
I guess so. Yeah, Joker just like
Yeah.
did not care.
He's got a +2. He's got a +2 to his custom balance. He's got that side B that ignores defense. So
Yep.
Wow, guess that's what happens. But
Yep.
you know, Inkling did solid. Daisy did solid. Those are characters who have
Yeah,
been
I think
underperforming. So
I think Inkling looked pretty good actually. Got her KO. Like that's nice.
yeah, but congratulations to the third wheels, up to 3-3. Definitely want to keep it up. But that is going to be all for this week. We had you know, a few very big losses, but for the most part, you know, there are quite a lot of upsets. There are a lot of teams at 3-3 right now.
Yeah, there are a lot of teams at 3-3.
It's going to be interesting to see
You know,
which direction teams break away from the pack.
Yeah, at the start of this, I said, "Oh, this could be the week where some teams really start to pull ahead," and I you know, but I said it's possible it doesn't happen. It definitely didn't happen. It feels like instead things.
I mean, to an extent, but Mystic did start to pull ahead a little bit. Mystic's at 5-2. They're the leader of the pack. You know them well, but and Pintsize and Classic Mode Champions fell to 1-5.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's going to be very difficult. Super Bash Sisters towards the bottom too. You know, it's going to be difficult for none of those three to be in the danger zone at the end of the season at this point. Especially since I'm pretty sure Pintsize and Super Bash Sisters already faced, but I believe the rest have yet to face each other. So
I believe so, yes.
It's very likely that at least one of those three gets eliminated from playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all for this week. Bye, everyone.
Yep. Bye.